Section 1. Softball is a game between two teams, under the direction and control of a manager, played on an enclosed softball field in accordance with these rules, under the jurisdiction of one or more umpires. B. A slow-pitch team shall consist of 10 players. However, a game may be played without forfeit with 8 rostered players. Section 2. The objective of each team is to win by scoring more runs than their opponent. Section 3. The winner of the game shall be that team which shall have scored in accordance with these rules the greater number of runs at the conclusion of a regulation game. Section 4. The home team shall have the choice of batting first or second. MLS does not abide by this rule. Home team always bats second. Section 5. A regulation game shall consist of 7 innings, unless the team second at bat scores more runs in 6 innings than the team first at bat scored in 7 innings, or a time limit of 60 to 70 minutes SP, as legislated by the administering agency, whichever occurs first. Game time starts when umpire requests the first pitch. Once an inning begins, it shall be played in its entirety, regardless of time. Section 6. It is a regulation game when the team last at bat in the 7th inning scores the winning run before the 3rd out is recorded. Section 7. It is a regulation game if it is called by the umpire on account of darkness, rain, fire, panic, or other cause which puts the patrons or players in peril provided 4 innings have been completed, or if the team second at bat has scored more runs in 3 or 3 and a fraction half innings than the team first at bat has scored in 4 complete half innings. The game is considered completed also when the team second at bat scored 1 or more runs in its half of the 4th inning to tie the score. Note: a game called which has not progressed far enough to have been a regulation game shall be a no game and replayed in its entirety. Section 8. When a game is called in any inning after the 4th, the score shall be what it was at the time the game was called if the team second at bat has more runs than the team first at bat, or if the team second at bat has in that inning tied the score. If the team second at bat has less runs than the first team at bat when the game is called, the score shall be that of the last completed inning by both sides. Section 9. If the game is tied at the end of 7 innings, play shall be continued until one side has scored more runs than the other in an equal number of innings, provided that if the side last at bat scored the winning run before the 3rd player is out in any inning after the 7th, the game shall terminate and be a regulation game. Section 10. A regulation drawn game shall be declared by the umpire if the score is equal on the last even inning played, when the umpire terminates play in accordance with Section 7 of this rule, after each team has played 4 or more complete innings. If the side that went second to bat is at bat when the game is terminated and has scored in the incomplete inning the same number of runs as the other side, the umpire shall declare the game drawn, without regard to the score of the last equal inning. If the side last at bat shall, before the completion of its 4th inning, equal the score made by the opposing side in 4 complete innings, the game shall be legally drawn. Note: games that are considered regulation drawn, tie. Games are to be replayed from beginning. Original lineups may be changed when the game is replayed. However, if batting and fielding records are kept, players should be given credit for their performance in regulation drawn games. Section 11. Forfeited games. A forfeited game shall be declared by the umpire in favor of the team not at fault in the following cases. A. If a team fails to appear upon the field, or, being upon the field, refuses to begin a game for which it is scheduled or assigned at the time scheduled or within the time set for forfeitures by the organization in which the team is playing. B. If, after the game has begun, one side refuses to continue to play, unless the game has been suspended or terminated by the umpire. C. If, after play has been suspended by the umpire, one side fails to resume playing within 2 minutes after the umpire has called play ball. D. If a team employs tactics designed to delay or to hasten the game. E. If, after a warning by the umpire, any one of the rules of the game is willfully violated. F. If the order for the removal of a player is not obeyed within 1 minute. G. If, because of the removal of a player or players from the game by the umpire, or for any cause, there are less than 8 players on either team. H. Umpires have the authority to forfeit a game when they feel the situation is such that physical harm may come to themselves, players, or spectators. Section 12. The score of a forfeited game shall be 7-0 in favor of the offended team. Section 24. Fitness of diamond. The question of fitness of a diamond for play shall be determined in advance by the director or supervisor of the area. Telephone location in advance if such questions arise. If both teams and the umpire are on the field of play ready to begin a game, the question of the diamond for play shall be determined by the director and the umpire. After play has been called by the umpire alone shall be the judge as to the fitness of the diamond for continuing play. Section 26. The official bat. A. If wooden, shall be made of one piece of hardwood, or formed from a block of wood consisting of two or more pieces of wood bonded together with an adhesive in such a way that the grain direction of all pieces is essentially parallel to the length of the bat. B. May be metal, plastic, carbon, magnesium, fiberglass, ceramic, or any other composite material approved by SCMAF. Any new composite construction bat must be reviewed and approved by SCMAF. C. Shall be rounded or three-sided and shall be smooth. It may be open at the barrel end, with a rubber or vinyl plastic or other approved material insert firmly secured. D. Shall be on a list of approved bats as published by USA Softball, formerly the Amateur Softball Association, ASA, available at www.usasoftball.com/certified-equipment. E. Shall not be more than 34 inches long and not more than 2 1/4 inches in diameter at its largest part and a maximum of 38 ounces. A tolerance of 1/16 inch is permitted for expansion. F. Must have a safety grip. The safety grip shall be not less than 10 continuous inches long and shall not extend more than 15 inches from the small end of the bat. G. Must be manufacturer-stamped official softball. If such marking is no longer visible due to wear, the bat shall be considered legal if it is legal in all other aspects. H. May not be altered in any manner. The umpire has the authority to remove any bat that he or she suspects has been altered in any way. This judgment is left entirely to the discretion of the umpire in any given game. The game shall be immediately forfeited by any team whose player takes a position in the batter's box with any bat that has been previously removed by the umpire in accordance with this rule. I. Agencies with field dimension constraints or other potential safety issues are encouraged to adopt more stringent restrictions pertaining to bats. Examples of further restriction may pertain to, but are not limited to, multi-wall bats and or composite materials and alloys. Section 27. The official ball. While SCMAF does not mandate any specific brand of softballs, it is recommended that you use a SCMAF stamp ball. 11-inch softballs are acceptable for use in SCMAF women's leagues and tournaments. It is mandatory that all SCMAF-sanctioned tournaments use a licensed softball that is stamped with the SCMAF logo. Licensed softball manufacturers and their SCMAF stamped softballs are listed below. Bownet. Contact your Bownet representative for the list of SCMAF stamp balls. Diamond. Contact your Diamond representative for the list of SCMAF stamp balls. Dudley. Contact your Dudley representative for the list of SCMAF stamp balls. Regulations on ball compression and COR rating are as follows. Slow pitch. Compression shall not exceed 375 pounds. Core rating shall not exceed 0.52 for synthetic core balls. Core rating shall not exceed 0.50 for core balls. Section 28. Shoes. Shoes must be worn. Bare feet will not be permitted. Metal cleats are not allowed. Use of molded rubber or multi-purpose shoes is recommended. Section 29. Gloves. A fielder's glove may be worn by any players, but mitts may be used only by the first baseman and catcher, and webbing of any glove between thumb and forefinger shall not exceed more than 5 inches in length. Note: pitchers may not use any glove that has a white insert on the outside or in the pocket of the glove. Section 31. Warm-up bats. All players may loosen up with only one official softball bat or approved warm-up bat. No added equipment may be attached to a bat, such as donut, fan, etc., when loosening up, except for the Power Wrap-type bat weight manufactured specifically for softball bats. Such weights must fit securely on the bat and must be manufacturer-stamped softball and may not be altered in any manner. Section 32. Penalty for use of illegal equipment, with the exception of an illegal bat, shall be its removal from the game. Section 33. Penalty for use of illegal bat shall be batter declared out, ball declared dead, batter ejected from the game, and the illegal bat removed from the game. Note: when the batter takes his or her place in the batter's box with either foot, the above penalty will be enforced. Note: if the illegal bat is discovered after a ball is batted, nullify any advance of base runners as the result of the batted ball. Section 34. Casts and jewelry. Casts, plastic, or other hard substance in its final form, may not be worn during the game. Any exposed metal may be considered legal if covered by soft material and taped. Exposed jewelry, such as wristwatches, bracelets, large or loop-type earrings, and neck chains may not be worn during the game. Medical alert bracelets or necklaces are not considered jewelry, but if worn, they must be taped to the body. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe to the channel to ensure you receive notifications about future rule explanations. Thank you for watching.